Lucifer?
Guy sounds like he wants to bang. We should invite him on the booze cruise.
Let me help you. I don't want nor need your help with setting up a date. I'm good.
Why not?
You and I are flowing, Chloe. Same page. Nope. Different books altogether.
You crack me up, Decker.
I kind of love their friendship. I know it's like not matched perfectly, but I just love it.
That's not what I meant
Slap like one of us.
God, Chloe, this song is so good.
Yeah, people seem to really like it in 1995. Have you found any evidence pointing to Santa Claus?
Long white hair. Yeah, totally screams Santa.
What is going on?
God back there, as in
He was there.
I didn't bow. I should have bowed.
Should have spit in his face.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
Then you're no use to me, Doctor. What on earth are you doing here anyway?
Chloe sent me to check on you because she was worried. Maybe I should have curtsied.
Fortunately, Dad seems to be soft on Mum, like he still has feelings for her. Which gives me another way to punish them, far more torturous than death.
And we're back to not good.
Okay, you've all been chosen to help with a very special mission called Operation Help Lucifer Escape from the Hospital.
It's a little on the nose, son. I do want to watch it all burn.
Right. Then fire away. Go, 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 go. Right.
I want to turn the lights on and off.
Good. Go. I love a good rave. Who's next?
I want to throw underwear at heads.
Laundry room. Right, go forth, people. Come on. Liberate yourselves.
Oh, poor guy. I don't know why I dodged that. Like it was coming for me.
Linda, Dad, Linda.
A handshake will do, my beautiful child.
Okay. He is very handsome, in fairness.
Here. Why?
Well, duh, your bedroom's here. Where else are we gonna have sex?
For the last time, Maze, we're not having a threesome.
I'm okay to watch. Showtime.
I love this show, guys.
Lucifer?
I can't wait to see her
What is
reaction.
it you wanted to show me?
Just you wait, Mother Dearest. Here we go.
Spit in his...
Ba, 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 ba.
You are as radiant as the moment we first met.
Wait, you're trying to parent trap God and the divine goddess?
What? Worked in the movie. Don't you see, with Dad here on Earth, I don't need the flaming sword or a trip to heaven to exact my revenge.
Okay, but how is having love
okay.
again revenge?
Oh, trust me, Doctor, after a brief re-honeymoon period, they'll start torturing each other like they always do.
Do I know you?
Only seems the beginning of time.
Husband? Is this really you?
In the flesh.
So they can't tell who's who?
You put me in hell, you bastard.
So, Maze, where are you from?
Hell.
By the way, I changed the sheets on Decker's bed. She's good to go.
Okay. Excuse me. Maze, can I speak to you for a second?
There's not much time before we're gone.
So what, are you going on a vacation?
I'm not sure I'd call what Lucifer Mom and I are doing going on a vacation.
I told you never to lie to me again, Amenadiel. Tell me what?
We're all going back to heaven.
So what, was he just gonna leave her there?
I saw this older gentleman the other day. Long, white hair, white beard. He reminded me of my crazy Uncle Al.
You must be talking about Dale.
Yeah, what's his deal? Is he one of the violent ones?
Not the smoothest that was,
What
Chloe.
kind of civil servant are you exactly? This evening just got even more interesting. Apparently your co-worker Lucifer just escaped and took God Johnson with him.
What kind of ruins our plans to storm the gates of heaven and destroy him?
Well, I'm thinking we might not need to do that anymore.
I will never forgive him if that's what you're getting
The
at.
point is, Mum, that I think Dad sincerely misses you.
Well, of course I do. How could I not? I'm so sorry he suffered.
Suppose I should apologize for trying to destroy your precious toy with the floods and plagues and whatnot.
I'm trying to think about what the end game is here. Can't take my eyes off of you. You'd be like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you.
Revenge you're after?
Of course it is.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
that's
not
what
though. It's not though, is it? I can't believe that this is happening.
Detective!
Seriously? Okay, outside now.
If you must know, God Johnson is indeed my father. Needed to do a little matchmaking.
With him and Charlotte Richards? I mean, I'm scared to know how she ties into all this.
Well, never mind that.
Yeah, from her point of view, Charlotte is just so randomly placed in there.
I just wanted to say that I'm sorry I lied. Sometimes with work, I get short-sighted.
If you had just been upfront with me, I would have told you that Dale, the guy you were asking about, he's been here for 15 years. He's got no violent tendencies. There's just no way he'd kill someone.
Santa Claus.
Someone dresses up as Santa every year. Patients love it.
Yeah, well, that someone could be the killer.
You're just a man who's delusional in a mental hospital. You made it all up.
So, I'm not the devil. Dad! See? I am the devil. Nice try, Santa.
Tell me what you told the police.
You,
That
Mr.
mask is so
Kringle, are a
creepy.
cold-blooded killer.
What else?
Why do you want to know, Nurse Kipsy?
Why aren't the drugs working on you?
Well, it's obvious, isn't it? It's because he's God. Hey, he shouldn't be working on me either. But is the detective still here? That might explain it.
Shut up!
That's Nurse Kipsy.
I changed my name so no one would know she's my mother. She was a raging bitch my entire life. So I decided to torture her. Pumped her full of drugs, drove her crazy.
Preaching to the choir.
Well, and then just
sister.
kept on going?
Evil parents deserve to be punished. You had every right to destroy her.
Now, I had no idea you were so angry with me.
No, I
Really?
had no idea.
I've been pretty upfront about it. You rejected me.
Well, then I guess I can't say as I blame you.
This is not what I expected.
I'm proud of the man you've become. No, not my belt. You can't take my belt. It's mine.
LAPD. Don't move.
Detective! Woohoo!
What just happened?
What are you talking about? We just beat Santa.
Who are you?
It's me, Dad.
So it's the buckle that's the divine object.
What do you know?
Oh.
Fits perfectly. Yes, I think this is what Uriel was trying to tell me. This must be why the sword wasn't working. It wasn't complete.
But then why
Which is why
was...
Mr. Johnson must have stumbled upon it. But why did he think he was father?
Well, I mean,
My question.
Azrael's blade inspired death. Maybe this piece activated the opposite. Healing. Gave him the power and knowledge of the divine.
And when he found out that he could heal like that, he thought he was God.
What's more important is that now the sword's complete, we can get on with our plan.
It's not going to be complete. There'll be another piece, maybe.
Thought I made myself clear.
I kissed a man today.
What's your deal?
I thought he was my ex-husband. When I kissed him, I realized it wasn't him. And the strangest part is, I don't know what's more upsetting. That it wasn't him?
Or that you wanted it to be.
Or that I wished it was?
Wow.
I just want to be alone.
He's not going to say no to that. Yeah.
With your pants off, of course.
Oh, look at you, Dan.
Hey, does this mean you're not angry at your dad anymore?
No, I'm not angry. I'm bloody furious. I realized that my father would never say those things to me. And for that, I hate him all the more.
Oh, here we go. The rage is building. Okay, so another episode down. And I was hooked on this one from the get-go. I think there was a piece of me that was just always in denial at the thought of God Johnson being actually God. And then as the episode went on, I was sort of doubting myself, like, is this really him? And then something wasn't really like sitting well with me, especially when it came to the heart-to-heart conversation with Lucifer and Johnson at the end there. And I think that had a lot to do with the fact that it all seemed a little bit too easy. And I didn't like that because they've been building and trying to get hold of God for ages now. So for him to just rock up suddenly in a mental hospital as well, it just didn't seem right. I didn't really like that side of the story. And I felt relief when it wasn't actually him. However, I love that actor. I really do. I loved him in Supernatural. I loved him in this. I think that he has this like just strong presence about him, and I just love him a lot. So yeah, I'm not, when I say that I was disappointed about him being God, like that's not the case. It was more just the situation that they were placed in, like the storyline that it was placed in, I didn't really like. So I am glad for that reason that it wasn't actually God. I did love seeing Linda and, well, Linda's reaction towards God as well. Like, should I curtsy? Should I do this? She was all overwhelmed, and it just adds to that realism of what it would be like. Your mind would be blown if you knew that he was just chilling there. Also really enjoyed, going on a bit of a side tangent, but the whole Maze and Chloe storyline, because you can tell that Maze just wants to fit in. She wants to have friends. She wants to be normal, as well as a badass. Obviously, she's never going to deny herself that. But yeah, you can see her struggles, and then for Amenadiel to just turn around and throw that bombshell that they're all going back to heaven, which would, I'm assuming, leave Maze lost because she's a demon. So I feel like Lucifer should have definitely told Maze and had a one-on-one conversation with her. I think that's the least he could have done. So it was a shame to see that be the breaking news from Amenadiel to her, and yeah, you could see her disappointment there. So I hope we get Maze confronting Lucifer about that. And then I was also really enjoying seeing Charlotte, I know it's not really her name, but the mother reaction with Johnson as well, with him being God. And I think that she sold it really well. You could see her confusion. You could see her inner turmoil, like her battling it in her head, like, why do I feel like this? Do I feel like this? Is this real? Is this not real? With only just like the expressions on her face. And then obviously at the end when she spoke to Dan about it, she's just such a brilliant actress. The way she opens up there, and even dropping in that comedy there to like break up the tension, but still having those tears in her eyes, fantastic. I really love this show, guys. I cannot express to you how much I enjoy this show. The comedy, the emotion, the plot is just fantastic, and I'm all in. I can't wait to find out more. We're on 16, so it'll be episode 17 next week. There's a few things that I want. Obviously, I want my ship to set sail, but besides that, I also want Lucifer to get a plan in his head of what he wants and really go for it. Figure out what happens with this blade. Is there another piece to the puzzle for this blade to work? Does he have to go on a hunt for it? Once he does have the blade and it's all up and running, is he genuinely going to go back to heaven? Or is he going to send Amenadiel and his mum back to heaven and him stay on Earth? Like, I just want him to know what he wants. I think at the minute he's just so conflicted, and he doesn't like that feeling, because when God turned up, he thought he would feel a certain way and want a certain thing, but in reality he wanted to get his mum and dad back together, and then in his head he was thinking that they would just bicker and tear each other apart again. But personally, I felt like he wanted them back together in the hopes that they could all live happily and remain on Earth if they wanted to remain on Earth. And if God and his mum wanted to swan off back to heaven, then so be it. But he would be happy where he is. And I just love the complexity of the characters and the emotion. That is truly what interests me in the show. The comedy obviously is hilarious and it keeps me hooked, but it's that raw emotion and the characters' relationships together that I really, really like. Seeing the humans and the supernatural communicate as well, again, comedic genius and also emotionally fantastic to watch, and I hope you guys are enjoying it just as much as I am. If you are, please give this video a cheeky thumbs up and subscribe, if you want to, but there's no pressure here. Don't forget I have the full extended videos over on my Patreon, so if that's something that you're interested in, please click on those links below. I also have my social medias, my PO box, my second channel, you name it, it's all down there, so check that out. And I really hope to see you all again soon for the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye, guys.